Aquí está la presentación.
Al estilo de Martín.
Que les guste y que disfruten de él.
In terms of the number of titles, Atletico Madrid is the third most successful club in Spanish football. They played in 81 of 87 editions of La Liga and won it 10 times. They've also won 10 Copa del Reys, 2 Spanish Super Cups, an Intercontinental Cup, 2 Europa Leagues, 1 Cup Winners' Cup and 2 European Super Cups. Madrid has a rich historical, cultural and artistic heritage and is steeped in history with modern infrastructure. It's an economic, financial and administrative hub, making it the 8th city in the world with the highest number of multinational companies. It's behind Pekin, but ahead of New York and Paris. Madrid is in the Iberian Peninsula and has almost 3.2 million inhabitants. Madrid's Barajas Adolfo Suarez Airport is 5 kilometers from the Wanda Metropolitano and can be reached by car, metro or bus. Madrid has a main bus station, Méndez Álvaro, with both national and international destinations, and 2 main train stations, Atocha and Chamartín. Both have high-speed trains, both short and middle distance, plus regional trains, and you can also travel to France and Portugal. Madrid has more than 80,000 hotel rooms. One of the nearest hotels to the Wanda Metropolitano is Hotel Artium Madrid. It's just over 5 kilometers from the stadium, and its design will excite and delight. Room prices start from €110. Roommate Oscar is a lot more central, but 9 kilometers from the stadium. It's a design hotel in the middle of Gran Via, and prices start from €145 a night. Only You Atocha is also in the centre, located 9 kilometers from the stadium. It's a cosmopolitan and unique hotel, and room prices start from €165 a night.
It's a 21st century city. Madrid is a city where you can stroll, where people come first. It has some amazing parks and open spaces, and places where you can enjoy art and enjoy the wonder of life. The cuisine in Madrid is the best in the world. It's the city where one can have the most fun. According to the official international ranking for safest cities, Madrid is considered to be one of the safest cities in the world to be out and about. You can stroll at night, on your own, and there's no danger of getting mugged. You feel very safe and secure in Madrid. Madrid is one of the greenest cities in Europe, although it might not seem that way. Some people think that because it's in the south, it isn't very green, but Madrid has more trees than many European cities. We also have Madrid Rio, which won the International Urban Design Award in Boston. People can stroll, cycle and enjoy the river and its surroundings. The river has plenty of ducks, and you can be forgiven for thinking that you're in the countryside.
There's also plenty to explore beyond Madrid. Amazing places like the Guadarrama National Park or the Hayedo de Montejo Forest.
Hi, I'm Javier Magallanes, director of TV. We find ourselves in the heart of Madrid, at the Puerta de Alcalá. It's one of the most recognisable places in the city and attracts many tourists. It was built in 1778 by Francesco Sabatini during the reign of Carlos III. If you come to Madrid, you have to come and see it.
Atletico Madrid was founded in Madrid on April the 26th, 1903. During its early years, the players met up to play on a pitch in the Retiro Park. Here we are, by the protected park, which occupies 118 hectares. Here you can go for a boat ride, or visit stunning buildings like the Palacio de Cristal, the Crystal Palace. The Retiro is a must-see when visiting Madrid. This is the Matadero, the old slaughterhouse. It's now dedicated to a range of cultural activities, like, for example, concerts, exhibitions, theatre and food markets. During the 20th century, the 48 buildings that made up the Matadero were dedicated to livestock and the slaughter of animals.
Next to the historic centre of Madrid, we have the Parque Madrid Rio, which runs for around 7 kilometres along the river Manzanares. You can stroll, cycle, run, do pretty much anything along the river, which runs right past Atletico Madrid's old ground, the wonderful Vicente Calderón.
Hi, I'm Fernando Torres. I'm a football player and Atletico Madrid supporter. This is Atletico's previous stadium, the Vicente Calderón. One of my favourite memories at the Calderón is my debut. I'll never forget it. It was against Leganés. I remember every small detail from the moment I arrived at the stadium. I relive it every time I look back at that day. The feeling you get when you make your debut is unforgettable. Just 1 week before, I was up in the stands watching the team play. I never thought I'd make my debut at just 17 years of age. My second fondest memory was the day I was presented after rejoining the club. For many generations of Atletico fans, including my own, this is our home. It's where we fell in love with Atletico, where we suffered, we cried, and experienced some of the biggest highs. We travelled from our homes to the ground to see our team play on public transport or by walking along the Paseo de los Melancólicos. We would return home happy or upset, but whatever the final results, we would always hold our heads high and would always be proud to wear the club scarf and shirt. This is where we all met up and experienced some unforgettable moments. As far as we're concerned, the Calderón will never die.
Hello, I'm Roberto Solazabal. I was an Atletico Madrid player from youth level up to the first team, where I played for 8 seasons. I won 3 Copas del Rey and a league title, the famous double with Atletico Madrid. We're in the Plaza de Cánovas de Castillo, home to the Neptuno Fountain, one of the most famous places in Madrid. This is where Atletico Madrid fans celebrate the team's titles. For tapas, I recommend an area nearby, the Latina neighborhood.
Our speciality are snails, which have had a lot of success. They're made in quite a simple way. One vital ingredient is making them with passion. A little bit of chorizo, a bit of pork, which goes really well with them, if it's the right amount, and also a bit of spice, which makes us want to eat them more, because they're really good. You have to eat the snails like this. Fantastic.
They are so good. Really, really tasty.
The most successful dish is hake with shrimp. It's what sells most. A classic is a tuna sandwich with mayonnaise, which we call a little bird. Ham croquettes, egg croquettes, little pasties, a tortilla pincho. The croquettes sell until we run out. Sometimes they're all gone at 3 or quarter to 3, quarter past 3. But if you come in the late afternoon, you won't even get a cold one. Not even that.
So good.
Fantastic, as always.
The moment a tourist leaves their hotel, they realise they can stop off at any place for a bite. And Madrid's famous tapas are marvellous and show the creativity of our restaurants. Or, if you have more money, there are 14 restaurants in Madrid with a Michelin star, offering a real variety of high gastronomy.
I'm Juan Loriente, owner of Lago de Sanabria restaurant. I want to offer you 2 star dishes we have here. The artisanal smoked salmon, with no preservatives or chemical products, and these fantastic potatoes a la importancia. In the smoking oven, the coal burns, and the coal burns the sawdust. And that's how the salmon is smoked. For approximately 4 hours, 3.5 hours is how long it takes to smoke a 2 kilo or 2 kilo 200 gram salmon. We're preparing a dish called potatoes a la importancia. We season them, and then we dip them in batter and fry them. When they're fried, we have a sauce ready of onion, garlic, gravy, a bit of flour, a touch of pepper, and there we have this marvellous dish from the Lago de Sanabria restaurant, potatoes a la importancia.
The restaurant is a restaurant of traditional food with a modern twist, and we feature good, fun gastronomy. Let's make our grilled 62-degree eggs. We'll saute this fake coal made of yucca. You see it goes black, and for a moment it really looks like coal. A truffle puree that we put on the plate. Then the yucca, which makes it look like embers or ash. A black chanterelle. A little bit of puree. Now, we're only missing one thing, which is the thread which connects all of this, the smoke. Those who enjoy shopping and shopping districts would love the emblematic street Serrano. There's plenty of fashion shops and handcrafted goods on sale. You should come to Madrid with a half-empty suitcase. There's no doubt you'll fill it up before returning home.
There are different tones: black with coloured trim, white colours, black, which is more formal, and then for any type of event. Weddings, communions, gala events. It's a garment to wear if you want to dress up.
Madrid is a wonderful city. It's one of the best cities in the world. Loved by everyone. It's polite, it's friendly. To keep it brief, it's just like Atletico Madrid.
The Wanda Metropolitano was opened in September 2017. It has a capacity for 68,000 spectators and it will host the 2019 Champions League final.
Aside from the nostalgia of leaving the Vicente Calderón Stadium, where we experienced some great moments, it has meant a big jump in quality. I think the Wanda Metropolitano can be considered the stadium, one of the best stadiums in Europe right now, not just for the Atletico side of Madrid, but for everyone who comes to visit. It's a wonderful stadium with great facilities. It's at the forefront architecturally, as well as in a sporting sense, and we hope to be here for a long time. Miguel Angel Gil is a friend of mine first, a good Atletico fan second, and a great manager third.
We've become a club that represents values, that competes with those values and represents more people every day. This year, we'll reach a figure of 120,000 members, which is within the reach of very few clubs in Europe. We're close to 60,000 season ticket holders, which guarantees us a permanent income. And that allows us to keep growing to the point of being considered one of the 12 biggest clubs in Europe. And that's the idea, to keep growing and making history. He perfectly represents sporting values, Atletico Madrid's values. He represents what it means to be a captain in terms of the necessary leadership on and off the pitch, representing his teammates when dealing with the club, and demanding commitment, discipline, and loyalty to his teammates. I think he's a perfect example of what a captain ought to be, and he's a player who defends his club's shirt.
My dream was not just to be a footballer, but Atletico Madrid player. That phrase sums up my career. Firstly, I came up through the academy, then played in the reserves in the second division, then the first division, and finally my debut. So when you get given the captaincy, it feels even more significant, now more than ever, because of the successful period the club is going through. I remember with special affection my actual debut. But the most amazing memory was when we won the league title at the Camp Nou. That was a turning point in my career. I felt I'd arrived, reached the heights of what I wanted to achieve with Atletico Madrid, which was to win the league title with the club.
Since I was very young, my father instilled in me the importance of the colours of Atletico Madrid. I was lucky to be able to develop as a player here at this club. It was a dream to eventually play for the first team, and who would think that one day I would eventually captain this side. To be at Atletico and be lucky enough to play for this club, at this stadium and to wear this shirt, it's on a different level, an incredible feeling. As was the case last year when we won La Liga, it was not just the pride we felt to have won the league, but it was with the team you live for. The truth is, it was one of the best things that ever happened to me.
I think that they represent the very soul of this club. They are the true lifeblood. The way they show their spirit is something that you see and feel in very few clubs. They are one with us. And the truth is that we are very proud to have fans like ours.
Why am I Atleti? Well, I'm Atleti because my father was Atleti. At home, it has always been Atleti, and that's it. It's my father, my son, my brother, and me. We are all Atleti.
At Atletico Madrid, the fans are known as colchoneros because the red and white stripes were identical to the cloth used in Spain to make mattress covers.
At Atleti, it's a passion that is different to other teams. It's a feeling that we carry in our hearts. It's not to win titles, nothing sporting, it's just a feeling you have.
I don't understand anything other than being a colchonero. Look at this. We like Indians because we feel it, we live it, we love it.
Fans like these you won't see anywhere in your life, that's for sure.
What these fans have is unique. You can't find anything like it in Spain or anywhere else in the world. Very few fans have our passion and soul.
This goes on outside, but the passion beats inside. It's lifelong.
Forza Atleti! Atleti! Atleti!
It's a strength, it's a feeling that's Atleti. Atleti teaches you that if you fall down, you get back up again. You fall, you get back up. That's Atletico Madrid.